Welcome to another episode of the B&E Show. My name is JR Watkis, and this week I have another special guest. His name is Sheldon Shepherd, one half of the group Nomads. Now, Nomads group has been the leaders of what we now come to know as the Reggae Revival. They were doing concerts all over Kingston, all over the Caribbean, and they signed lucrative Puma deals, lucrative endorsement deals. They did movies, and Sheldon is here to tell us all about how he grew his career from those early days to now where he's doing his one-man show. Sheldon Shepherd, welcome to the B&E Show, boss.
Yes, enough love, respect for having me, man.
So Sheppy, tell me where you're from and how you got your present positions in the entertainment business.
I'm from Kingston 16, Franklin Town, 24 Franklin Avenue. Across the street from the police station. Then there's police, and we used to just, we never have running water or electricity, so we had to carry our buckets and we get them filled over by the police station, across the street, back and forth with bucket and with drum. So it was, and on special occasion we could bridge light from our neighbor and watch like the Jesus show them, you know what I mean? That he used to borrow a TV from Grab. So it was very, we never really, I didn't even understand the idea of poverty because we never really go anywhere much to see rich people. Never have no TV, so we never get no news much. Read the newspaper, but that is just regular day-to-day happenings that you can imagine about and things. I used to sit down and watch taxis, the black and yellow one, when them coming through the community and imagine where they would go. You know, they would start going church trips, like beach trip and camps and get a little older. And then I realized that I was kind of poor when I started attending high school, and I saw people dropping off them children in SUVs and you know that kind of vibration there. I used to watch it. I used to say my father used to ride a bicycle, so it was okay, cool. You know what I mean? So I never really, growing up, I never really saw. I saw things with a balance, vibration. I wasn't really aspiring for art per se, or to be creative. It was just something that I man do, and I wasn't aspiring for money really. It was just okay. Life is happening, and we just go with the flow of things, and we do this, and we say, yeah, we'll participate. And then now, people start to acknowledge something within the youth. People at church. So I used to enter talent hunts, young, and people at church would see me and say, yo, and they would give me the victory. You know, I went in the competition with poetry and acting. I'm like, yeah, move on. At Kingston College, I entered the festival, Peter Heslop, and them groom me for pieces, Louise Bennett pieces, Mikey Smith pieces, and all of that, and them groom me. And them put me on stage, and we were adjudicated by judges. You probably participated in that as well. And them groom me, and we sharp this, and we look on the notes, and we go home, and we sharp it in our mirror, and we go. So, and still at that time, we were not thinking that this is a career, this is a vocation. No, I think say this is fun, and we say, well, we beat them boy they from the school there. So at that time,
competitive.
Yeah, man, we were, and it's just something for you have your face in the page and you get to do melody around and all. But victory was the vibe of victory. That was us schoolboys, you know. And then when I started winning, and I started winning, and I'm like, okay. And then I started to get jobs because I won. Melody around, all these things, and they pay you a stipend. I'm gonna say, what?
You can make money from
can
this.
make money off of this. I'm gonna say, what? Them start paying me. So I start saying, all right, let's see. I'm gonna start win. And every year you win, you get the whole summer. So you make lunch hour concerts, you do melody around, you're doing all the things that the JCDC would have, all the shows, and you're getting a stipend, you're getting paid as a little youth. So now I make more money than all my parents. Because I add up and I win every year. So now
this is while you're in KC.
Yeah, man. While I'm in KC. So I buy my own graduation. Remember that pretty much my parents never had to give me lunch money anymore. Or do anything like even uniform, clothes, shoes, books, textbook in a sixth form and fifth form and everything. They buy my own book. I pay for my own exams at CXC. I buy my gold graduation ring. My big brother, they buy me one, and then that last time I buy my own graduation ring. So I'm just a bunks as a, you know what I mean, as a school youth. I say, yeah, because of art.
So how did the group Nomads come about?
The group Nomads came about when JCDC introduced this new category in the festivals called Dog Poetry and Song. See? And we were the toughest in the whole thing because we've been winning, you know, as individuals and getting gold medals, and I myself getting some national awards and things. So Peter Heslop said, I think you boys need to organize a group and deal with it. And we say, I mean, so we gathered in the canteen and strategically designed this thing, developed a name. We needed 7 members to enter, to be able to enter. And we developed a name and all of that. And so we built this thing and entered the festival, and boom, first year, 100% back to back in the regional and national finals with a piece called Pressure. You know what I mean? And we all say we're under the pressure. Beautiful piece. Each person came with their own vibration piece. Those are always the real ones, you know, the ones where the vibe is there and everybody get a chance to say something. When we're creating together as a group, anything, creating together in a hub, it creates a vibration. So we designed that piece, Pressure, 100% regional and national. And from then, when I stopped winning, from then it became even careers for all of us. You feel me? I said then it became how everyone got a visa to go to America. I wasn't going to America to skylark, you know what I mean? I do that in Negril. You see me? I said I wasn't going to America to joke. I was going there to work and collect a food for my time and my energies, you know what I mean? And I said, wow. And all of my brethren them did apartheid too. You know what I mean? And with the suburban pushing everybody paperwork.
Who are the members, for those who don't know, who are the original members of Nomads?
It was myself, Sheldon Shepherd, Everaldo Creary, O'Neill Peart, Christopher Gordon.
Sheldon Shepherd, O'Neill Peart, Christopher Gordon, that's Birdie.
Yes, and Omaro Masley.
Omaro currently teach my son drama.
Beautiful.
I had no idea he was part of Nomads.
Yes. So he came on the first trip, and then man and man could agree and sort of little things. Boy, human being special. It's a tough thing.
So it's 5 men.
Yeah,
5 strong-willed men. So then the group matured and persons left, and it's now down to 2 members?
Yeah, man, it's 2 of us now.
Which is yourself and
Everaldo.
Evie.
I am Poco.
Super talented guy.
You know it, man.
But before the split, you guys had endorsements. You had a lot of shows together. Tell us about that process of creating a vibe, which is now known as Reggae Revival.
You know, I don't think I would accept being credited for that name or that organization because I didn't coin the term, feel me? But when we were initially doing, sharing our talent with Jamaica and our community, and then we joined over by, when I went to Jamnesia sessions in like 2007, them vibration, the 2006, 7, they're about 8, them vibe. When Jamnesia just started, when it was just Mr. Wilmot, him wife, and him youth them, because we got KC, so we know them from them time, and we were living in Wikiwaki with the Nomads. So I myself, you know, every time we hear a vibration, we go over there. So I used to always over there. Many mistake, I'm loving family, you know what I mean? So I always over there, and then them have rehearsals and them jam sessions, and then I would just jump on the microphone and then introduce her once them to it, and then it started to grow. People started coming. I wrote this piece, from miles they come to see me, you know, because people used to come so far just to see the Jamnesia, and them here says them can see the Nomads at Jamnesia. And then we completed that part of our life, you know what I mean? And it was a beautiful journey. We prepared for our first live album at Jamnesia, and we were rehearsing elsewhere, but we prepared for the first recording of our live album. We did that in 2009, 2010, thereabout. Recorded it at a place called Finnegan's Winery, the Trod Live. You know what I mean?
I remember that album.
Yeah, man.
Trod on and come.
Oh gosh, man. And we used to do Bob Marley Museum for every strong, the Trod.
And that's where Poo came from.
I think it was a Saturday morning. Busy in the house in Bull Bay. Evie was walking back and forth to his room and to the kitchen. And he was just making a sound. And he just make a sound and I got you. And him just make the sound. I'm say, yo, the sound I'm hearing did I make a while ago. What that? And him say, what that? You mean? I'm saying, I don't know. I'm saying, what was it planned with it? What was your idea? I'm saying, I don't know. What you talking about it? I'm saying, whoa, brother, that's sick. And I'm saying, yeah. I'm gonna say, come forward. And then we had this piece from school days, and we used to trouble one of our brethren them. And we used to just like, what is?
Which turned out to be a key part of the whole thing.
We used to mock him with it. Here, the original, we used to mock him with it, and we used to laugh at him. So now, when he say, what that? And he say, bro, Bird Eye did have a lighter, and he just sitting on one little sofa with a wooden thing there. And he say so. That's the exact rhythm was. And then when the sun now, I'm gonna say, I would start vibing, and then I would say, what is? What is? I would start saying, I would start bust my brain. And when we say, I would shout Fear Tale would call on you, shout him them days, and man hear this man say, what that? I see you say themselves, what that? Fear Tale, I respect him, musician, and they like play foolishness.
Alright, when we come back, we're gonna talk with Sheppy about how they turned Poo into a whole ad campaign for Puma that took over the world with Usain Bolt. My name is JR Watkis. This is the B&E Show. We'll be right back.
You may have fears in listing on the main market or the junior market of the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Whatever those fears are, we can help you to allay them. Give us a call today. Our friendly professional staff will help you through the process. Let us have that conversation. Give us that call.
If it were not for the Jamaica Stock Exchange listing, Phosphate Company Limited would not be where it's at today.
FESCO started from 5 shareholders who believed that they could execute a fuel company as good as or as better than any multinational.
Caribbean flavors and fragrances. I have seen that our company has expanded tremendously after being listed.
Our experience so far has translated into additional customers.
Being listed on the stock exchange allows us a certain prestige. It also speaks to accountability and transparency.
Our transparency has allowed us to access credit easier and at better rates.
We have expanded in terms of our customer base, in terms of our suppliers.
All the fears I had about banks, about losing control, you are having them. And I tell you, they were dissipated when I spoke to the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
So if you're a private company thinking about growing your profits, having better access to capital, I really think you should consider listing on the junior or the main market.
You may have fears in listing on the main market or the junior market of the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Whatever those fears are, we can help you to allay them. Give us a call today. Our friendly professional staff will help you through the process. Let us have that conversation. Give us that call.
Go ahead, have that conversation as soon as possible. We did it and we're very happy.
Make that call now.
You will be glad you did.
Welcome back to the B&E show. My name is JR Watkis, and my guest this week, as I told you before, is Sheldon Shepherd, aka Sheppy from the Nomads. He's an actor, stand-up comedian sometimes, one-man show, theater aficionado, and he's everything in the entertainment industry that's good. And he's telling us this story about how a phrase, poo 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 poo, turned into an international Puma ad. Sheppy, Poo 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 took over Jamaica. It became a whole cultural phenomenon. And then we saw it in an ad with Usain Bolt promoting Puma in time for the Olympics. Tell us about that ad, and I want you to tell me how much money Puma paid for the ad.
You know, when you make it sound like that, you know, it's like the ad is like wow, when you paint a picture like, say, you know, you see the sound that came from the living room, from the living room in a campaign to introduce the World Games, you know, the Olympics. So Cecile Burrows, Auntie Cecile, big her up every time. She called me one day. We were at the office. That time we had office at Grizzlies. And we were like, let's go do this. Then we'll pack up the stage and I pull up and I play. And I put on a play and I do it thing and I heard the trad live and we're tour around town and we do the Bob Marley thing and this and we do that over this and we kick it in our teeth and we say, and we name a call every second. And we say, phone ring and we say, hello, we're in the gym. See, so boof, pop, boof, and the phone ring and we say, hello. Yeah, and it was Auntie Cecile. Auntie Cecile said, Sheppy, there is an ad. Usain Bolt and Puma. And I know that you guys can come and do it. They need a band. They need a reggae band. And they have something called the fastest band. I'm going to say no more. And she's like, all right, cool. Just come and just do the thing. I'm going to poo. If they ask some more, we give them heaven and earth. And that's what I'm saying, yeah, that's what I could do.
And these are all songs from the album?
From the album, yeah, man. All our songs. I'm saying, I could give them that if they want. I say, we don't make up nothing and sing nothing. I could just give them some of our vibe. I'm seeing them say. So that day now, we say, all right, I will just put our shots, because I say, I put our wallaby clocks here. I put our little tear shots. I put our marina. I have a multicolored little jacket. Like, total ragamuffin, bro. But I'm shades and thing, I would say so. On one side, I'm always flip out. Every band, it was at the pantry. Every band, older band, younger band, every band. I say, turn up, I say, right in. And I'm alone, Auntie Cecile, the car. Shut down and down and down. I say, run around. I would say, run around. I say, run around. I say, shut down and down. And I say, okay, you have another song? I was like, get it. Oh, and it started, and I feel like an engine, you know. And he said, I say, my body still said on the place. And the director said, wait. And they say, oh, we like that, give us another song. I will do heaven and earth. And they say, we like, okay, next. They say, all right, cool. I was like, yeah, mash it up. Feel like we mash it up. I will go home. And I said, that nice, get a little food there, you know what I mean? Get a little adding on thing. And anyway, get a phone call, say, Sheppy, they like you guys. And they want you guys in the video. They want you.
And what they really liked was how you guys embodied the culture.
Yeah,
and the synergy with each other.
Obviously, it was that vibration because we were the Nomads. When Nomads are on the street, bro, we dress, our clothes made at the same tailor, Man a Lion. Everything makes same thing. We design, it was carefully crafted, the names of the characters in the group. Everything was, it was deliberate. So the impact when Nomads make in our baby stages, it was very deliberate. We were coming from a school of theater. So we had an opportunity to put that on the commercial Jamaican stage. Not many groups or individuals got to put theater on a commercial stage from Jamaica like that. Within Jamaica, not just foreign, but within Jamaica, have people that see it as a commercial vibration. You know what I mean? We have value. So then now we get an opportunity to do that. And for the Puma vibration, I have a non-disclosure still with the funds, but you know what I mean? Them pay away, it's to date, it's the largest figure I have seen on a check.
7 figures?
Yeah, that's 6 figures.
6 figure. So Jamaican culture, which you guys created in your living room,
yeah, man.
and out of a vibration turned into Puma. You also got an endorsement recently for Clarks.
Yeah, man.
Tell us about that Clarks. And then my last question to you will come after that.
Yeah, so with Clarks pretty much Clarks was doing a commercial and was a good vibration. They called us and chat with me and say them love our way, we love the brand and thing. And my vibration has always been, we don't even know why we like and love Clarks as Jamaicans. We just love the vibe, the shoes comfortably, ragamuffin, it nice. So we just love that vibe. So my vibration was from high school. I was saying, how come Clarks never ever endorse a Jamaican artist? So I say, so we're going to prepare the thing and show them so them can. So even when we did the song Clarks Like This, the line said, Clarks, we have a business proposal.
Wow! So it was from another song.
Yeah.
That the Clarks endorsement. I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, man. So we shot that song in London too. It's Clarks Like This. Evie's lines were, Clarks, we have a business proposal, compensate we for being influential. Buy Jamaica one brand new hospital. Me say the revolution financial. When Nomads say, who have a Clarks like this? Bongo, man. Who have a Clarks? You know what I mean? And then the other pieces is just to show how Jamaicans love Clarks. Clarks, they on parade, downtown arcade. They make kind of desert of a keeping at the shade. Eagle and him friend them just a laugh. Oh, them laugh. Sha-la-la-la-la. You know what I mean? Clarks came and they asked us if we would want to be a part of their interview. They want to interview people in Jamaica that they find that they resonate with. Seeing? And then pick a group of young, vibrant people who are apparently doing the right vibe right now with culture. And we were a part of that lot. And we say, yeah, man, I could deal with it. It was not as big as Puma, not near Puma thing. You know what I mean?
How important is the Jamaican culture as a marketing tool for brands overseas? Based on your journeys thus far?
Based on my journeys thus far, being Jamaican as overseas, being Jamaican has totally assisted me in the whole spectrum of art business. My brand, Jamaica, is very viable. You feel me? And even without saying, people always say, how you get your hair like this? I'm going to say, I'm going to just leave it alone because it's deliberate. I'm a film actor. It's not every movie I play, I'm going to play it as a Rasta man. So my hair cannot be neatly groomed. You'll see scalp, it won't look like an afro properly when you get me? So then now you have to be deliberate with your weight. I have to be within 150 pounds. You feel me? Because I can gain 10 quickly and I can lose some depending on the character within a few months, So I have to put my body in that space. So it's like to be deliberate now with the culture is the aim. So hence the returning resident. Hence these names. They're not for rent to dread. The homeless gene.
And Returning Resident is your new one-man show. Quickly tell me 5 persons that you've worked with, 5 top persons that you work with, your favorites.
Well, I have worked with, we have done business, and I've worked with the top man in reggae music, Mr. Chris Blackwell himself.
Good, Chris Blackwell.
May I say, I've worked with another top man in reggae music, Mr. Sly Dunbar himself.
Yeah.
I've done some work and a vibration with Mr. Shaggy. We went to his studio and did some work with Shaggy.
Idris.
I've done some work with Idris Elba. I have to call him Jamaicans, but yeah, man, Idris, I'm a brother, man. Done some work with Idris Elba. Amazing.
One more.
And, you know, young and good, I'm a brethren, and him I do well from South Africa, Kweku Mandela, Nelson Mandela's grandson. I'm a brethren, him I do some good things with film, and we work on some things together.
And all of those educated, learned people, established people in the music industry are informing your growth in the business.
Yeah, man, I would say. Every time, because it's like a sponge vibration, you have to learn from the elders. You have to learn. I learned so many things from Sly just working on an album. Just when said like things that when like in terms of lyrics, when hear it, him say that tough melodies. When I sing a melody to him and him say yeah. And you move the elder with a melody where you move your 1.5-year-old nephew with, and you work that balance and you say we're still connected. You know what I mean? We stay connected. You know what I mean? It's never a break in it. You feel me? So
Idris, how's it working with Idris?
Idris is him know what he wants. He's kind of you as an actor. He's an actor's director. As an actor, you would love to work with him. Him know him want him can paint it. Recently, I did a film, a short. It's a series. I did like a quick scene. I go there and I say, all right, to the director. I say, what do you see? What do you? And the director say, to be honest, man, we're gonna be filming here, and it's your floor. I'm gonna say, all right, come I love hear that, you know. So I say, all right. So then I go into the lab now and say, so I love hear that too. But I love when a director tell me something. I say, where? You know, everything is a balance, man.
How's it working with Chris Blackwell?
Chris has always expressed some interest in the Nomads. You know what I mean? From them time. I reason about the Nomads, and him look on our portfolio and the thing, and him said to us, him look on the time say, you guys have the blueprint for the new record label. Him said, just make sure you own everything. Just make sure you own your works. That's the advice him gave me. And him also invested in a show that we did financially. Him give a start, you know what I mean? And then say, you know, give it a start and say, go on, try the thing. You feel me? As youths, we want the theater.
That's a good advice, because that's what he did with Bob Marley.
Yeah.
He gave Bob Marley $4,000 and said, return to me with an album. And that's what happened. Sheppy, thank you so much, brethren. I love what you're doing. The theater, the acting, the movie acting, the music, and the one-man show. It's beautiful. This is the B&E Show. My name is JR Watkis. See you next week.
If it were not for the Jamaica Stock Exchange listing, Phosphate Company Limited would not be where it's at today.
FESCO started from 5 shareholders who believed that they could execute a fuel company as good as or as better than any multinational.
Caribbean flavors and fragrances. I have seen that our company has expanded tremendously after being listed.
Our experience so far has translated into additional customers.
Being listed on the stock exchange allows us a certain prestige. It also speaks to accountability and transparency.
Our transparency has allowed us to access credit easier and at better rates.
We have expanded in terms of our customer base, in terms of our suppliers.
All the fears I had about banks, about losing control, you are having them. And I tell you, they were dissipated when I spoke to the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
So if you're a private company thinking about growing your profits, having better access to capital, I really think you should consider listing on the junior or the main market.
You may have fears in listing on the main market or the junior market of the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Whatever those fears are, we can help you to allay them. Give us a call today. Our friendly professional staff will help you through the process. Let us have that conversation. Give us that call.
Go ahead, have that conversation as soon as possible. We did it and we're very happy.
Make that call now.
You will be glad you did.